tournament is, for me, is synonymous with Connecticut Summers. I've been doing it for a long time, starting in '94 when I caddied for Coach Calhoun. So it always brings back great memories.
And you play with two football guys. I mean, it's going to be easy to look good, right?
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Hey, Ray, talk about just what's going on with you outside of this. I mean, the whole restaurant thing going on. You've really set yourself up after basketball. I mean, that was part of the plan? Or?
No, it wasn't part of the plan. I believe what's part of the plan is to, as you go through, I learned a long time ago, we have these opportunities to, whether we're good in any sport, but getting a scholarship in college and being able to, be put in these situations where we learn so much from so many different people. We can't go back home not having learned anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then me playing 18 years in the NBA, what it took for me to stay on top, playing at a high level, required me to, my whole life I never drank alcohol, figuring out how to, just be ahead of the curve. And, diet is probably the biggest, aspect. We've talked a lot about people getting, Pilates, yoga, a strength coach, all these things, but eating is probably the most important factor that goes into, probably 90% of what your body looks like. So with the restaurant, we learned so much with our son with diabetes, dealing with what we could feed him, what we couldn't feed him, what spiked his sugars, what didn't, to help me play more efficiently. And then now we want to try to help other people eat better. We have our obstacles, our challenges, but we believe that we could change people's way of life if they just, we don't need to gorge ourselves with food, but just learning the things that you can and cannot eat, but also making sure that our food is given to us without, it being laced with so many hormones and pesticides.
What's the go-to thing on the menu you get every time?
Our menu is pretty diverse. I just left there before I came here, and I had gluten-free blueberry pancakes. I always eat salads over there with a different protein. Salmon is always one of my favorites. But, one thing that my wife did a great job of is like expanding the menu to different taste palettes, from a Mediterranean salad to a Havana salad to a Parisian salad to a simple green salad, and then personal plates, with all the different proteins that we have. So, just based on your mood, you don't really get bored with eating, and for the most part, people feel good about what they eat, and they feel clean, they don't feel heavy. We always tell people portion control. One of the best things about the restaurant is that when I'm in there, I can talk to people about, food, about why organic is important. People think it's just a fad or it's a fluke, and, people are just trying to get money out of your pocket, but it's important right now because our food has grown differently from how our great-grandparents, our grandparents grew their food and how they ate it. So we always say if it was made or manufactured in the plant, don't eat it, but if it was made from a plant, eat it. So we just try to have the conversation with people. You don't have to come to the restaurant. You don't have to eat the food that we're giving you, but we just want people to be more conscientious of what they put in their body, so long term they don't have these debilitating factors that, take us out way earlier than we should be taken out.
So you're eating well, you're keeping yourself in shape. Are you coming back?
If you only knew how busy I was, it would take something earth-shattering for me to come back. But I had to say, and I thought this yesterday, I told my wife this morning that I couldn't be happier with my life, the people in it, the things that I've done and the things I'm doing now, and I'm hopefully will continue to do and do in the future. So, these kids, this is my son, he's 12, and to be able to, be around them and kind of educate them and just kind of, guide them. I want to be a parent, but I don't want to be like this general or a drill instructor. I want to be, I'm not their friend, but I want to guide them. And as they get older, they grow up and they become adults, we'll become friends then. But, I think right now that's my most important job.
You still got it, though? You still got it?
I play.
Still hold it?
Yeah, we always play in the yard. And I play during the winter. I play every weekend in Miami. Play with a lot of guys down there. Some, other retired players. So the only thing that's different now for me is that the recovery, like the next day I'll feel it more. Like in my ankles or my knee. I had knee surgery, so that probably might be the toughest part, you know, just making sure that I stay fit. But I started making sure I got up and I lifted weights, and I still do all those things, ride a bike and I run. So it's like it's hard. I got all this stuff in me to now you forget about it. It's like, well, you know, I got a bike in the garage and my shoes are ready for me to put them on and go for a run. So I think the hardest part is recruiting other people to do it with me.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you need Kev, he's ready. He's still got it, man.
Hey, he's doing something right.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's see one more time. Let's see the whole. Yeah, it's still going.
Still looks good.
That's right. Good luck.